Hi, have you heard people to say that person has an attitude? What is going on with your attitude? Well, I want to talk about the word, but first of all, I want to talk about the definition. There are many different definitions to that word attitude. Sometimes it's a great thing to have an attitude. Other times it may not be so great, okay? I'm just going to read you a couple of things that it says. It says a position that's assumed that is assumed, like here it is, I am threatening you. They had a threatening attitude, and that's not the attitude that we want to walk around with. All right, but here's another thing: it is a mental position, and it's a helpful type thing. It's a helpful attitude. The attitude that you want to have is the attitude within yourself that I can do this. If someone says it's impossible, oh, no, 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 no. Nothing is impossible because I have the ability to rise above where it is that I am. And so I walk out in this attitude that what it is that I am going for, that I will be able to solve it, that there are people that are going to work with me. You know, one of the things that Elon Musk, I'm not a for or against the man, but I sure do love his attitude. I like the way that he thinks. He thinks that there is nothing impossible. You know, somebody else said that too. In the Bible, it says that through mankind, through thinking on this carnal level and thinking on this phototropic level. And what I mean is this, and I stumbled over that, but that's okay. What I mean by that is the thinking on the level that keeps pulling you down to what is so called normal. In fact, who made it so that it was normal? It was a group of people. There's always a group of people that says, this is the norm. This is what's normal. You live within this normal range, and we can control you the way that we want to control you. Oh no. Oh no, that is not the attitude to have. The attitude is not to have, or I will submit, I will live in this real realm in which you have me in, so that I am living like 90% of the people in the earth, where I only see within this very small framework. No, a person with an attitude of growth, an attitude of I can, an attitude of I will, an attitude that says I have decided, I have cut myself off from any realm of failure. I will do this. I will accomplish this. And when everything, one of the things that Elon Musk said is that yeah, here it is. They were interviewing him and they said, you stuck all of your money in there. Didn't you know that this was, how did you know it was going to work? He says, I didn't. I didn't think it was going to work. I thought it was going to fail. Well, why did you put all your money and stuff into it? He says it comes to a point where what you do is that you break out and you do it anyway. And that is an attitude of I am all in this life. I have won and I will live it in this manner. That is where I am in my life right now. I am not about to live within status quo. Are you? Are you really wanting to settle for what is status quo? Are you really wanting to settle for what someone else has said? Here are the perimeters in which you live in. If you're not, if you are, you have this attitude that the world has overcome me, that all of these things are too big for me. Here it is in here. It's a mental attitude. Also, an attitude can be a mental attitude of hopelessness. Hopelessness. I can't do anything, a victim, all of these different attitudes. But one of the attitudes that is a powerful one is that, you know what? I see what you say, but I have also seen things that have happened that did not seem possible until someone did it. So I am going to rise above in Dr. Hardy's book, 10x is easier than 2x or something like that. Powerful book. Any rate, in his book, he talks about all of the different things and where it is that you cannot live down here and expect to receive from up there. You have to be willing to take a chance. You have to have the attitude is that, win or lose, I'm doing this. Win or lose, I'm doing this. It comes to a place when a person has a winning attitude. It is not, I got to play it safe. Okay, here I am around 80 years old, and I will be around 80 until I'm 120. I've told you that before. But they say, you need to play it safe. You need to have your investment safe. You need to have this safe. You need to do things within this realm because, you don't have time to do it all over again. That's one of the reasons that I am determined to go forth and do it all that I can, do all in. I will not leave this earth just doing nothing. If when I die, what I want to do is to know that I have the attitude of everything that is in me. I want to come out. Every opportunity that I have that is possible for me to take. I am not after the cars. I'm not after the houses. I'm not after the stuff. It's not about the stuff. It's about the achievements. When you take your eye off the stuff, then the achievements are possible because you're looking at, wow, if I invent this, if I do this, do you realize how many people can be helped? When I do this, when this succeeds, all of these people will be helped. All of these people will be able to rise above. This is the reason I do the Optimize Your Brain Challenge, is because I know that when I deliver the way that I'm supposed to deliver for the people that are there, when I give them everything that I can give them and answer their questions in the VIP part, doing all of these things that I know that they will leave and be able to do something with it, to be able to achieve something. They have the attitude, I can, I will, and I am. I'm on it right now. And the thing of it is that having the attitude within yourself is that I am not going to weary in well-doing. I'm going to reap because I am not going to faint. I am not going to slow down. I am not going to stop. I will do this. Everything that I used to know, every way that I used to do things, even in church, it's really interesting. I'll tell you a story. Something happened yesterday. Here it is. We were in a service and all, and it's like, everything. It was like everything. Okay, everything is starting new. Everything is fresh today. This is all the old ways, all of these things that we have done. It's time to throw them out because they're not working in this environment where we are right now. We have to start from here. And what we have to do, here is our opportunity to do great things and the things that we desire to do. So this is what it is. So what did I do? I have this attitude. And then the people caught on with the attitude, this attitude of let's go get it. Let's go do it. Let's help our community. Let's do this. Let's do this. They kept all of the different things. And then all of the different people started to speak out about what it is that they had, all the different ideas and the businesses and how it is that they can help a community. And so what happened was this, the I will attitude started to just permeate throughout the whole congregation, throughout the ones that were on Zoom, the ones that were in the building, all of this. Why is that? Because it had an attitude of, I want to help the people. I want to help someone else. I want to serve to the highest. I want to please God to the highest. So by serving others. And then as I do this, I'm not going to have to be concerned about the wealth, because what happens is this, I am seeking the kingdom of God in the way that he wants me to, so that everything that I have need of, even those things that I want, is added to me. Attitude can be everything. Attitude is everything. Attitude, because if you don't have the attitude that I will not quit, I can't quit, I don't know how to quit, I must do this. And then what happens is this, when you have that kind of attitude, then what happens is you learn the things that you got to cut out of your life. There are things that I have had to cut out of my life that I didn't even think were possible. When I heard Dr. Benjamin Hardy, and in his book, when I was listening to it and then reading parts of it, and here it is, there's things in your life, Daniel Sullivan, he was saying the same thing, that things in your life that need to be cut out. There's this, there's this, there's this, there's this. And I'm looking and I'm thinking, oh, do I want to? And I found out something I could not ease in. I could not easy. I had to jump in both feet. I had to jump into the deep end. And so what's happening is this: things are exploding in my life. Why is that? Because I have the attitude that I will not fear. I will not fear. I will not give up. I will not fail. I cannot fail. All of these things have started to be. This is what I want to release unto you, where your attitude changes. Your attitude changes about you, because without a change of attitude about you, nothing is going to change in your life. You have to see yourself as the great and mighty person that is on the inside, that's been crying, that's been begging, and now it's boxing itself to try and come out of you. This is not hyperbabble talk. This is not psychological talk. This is just real talk, because you have to see yourself with the attitude that, you know what? There's people out there that deserve what it is that I have. All of these things that are on the inside of me are waiting for someone. This is the reason that I started this YouTube channel. It's because I knew that there's things in me that other people needed and they wanted and they were waiting for. So I said, okay, I have to show up so that they can see who it is that I am, and so that I could meet them, and so that they could have their lives change. So again, this is Dr. BJ Baker, the head doctor, telling you, get the right attitude, and then join us for our Optimize Your Brain Challenge. Like this video, share this video, do all the YouTube type stuff that you do with the videos, and I'll see you next time when I'm here to help you to do whatever it is that you want to do in your life.